Welcome back, guys. So as you saw, we did a lot of grinding. We got some really good friends here. However, I did not have the journey step selected when I did all of that. So this is something that I am now working on as well, and I wanted to show you guys what I was doing. So journey step, we had to access Wheel of Pain, craft a truncheon, craft some bindings, and we're going to do all of these things here to get this purple lotus orb. This purple lotus orb is going to be detrimental to us going forward because when we use it, it does concussive damage. However, it does not aggro anyone. So we can go to like Sepamaru or some of these higher tier places where there's a lot of people, and we can knock people out without causing everybody to attack us. So what I'm going to do, since I want to knock this stuff out, is I'm going to run over here because we need to knock out a fighter or an archer. And usually there's a dude over here, and there is, and he's already killed a bunch of those guys. So he's a fighter. Now, don't be confused. I know he has a skull. Everywhere else in the game, these guys are not able to be knocked out. But for some reason, these ones along Noob River, you can. So we're going to go ahead and knock him out because he's going to be, for right now, he's going to be worth our time as far as one of our new friends. We might as well get a named one, right? We're going to go ahead and knock him out here eventually. Hopefully our truncheon actually hangs out. Ooh, we got hit a little bit there. There we go. As long as I don't get over eager, we shouldn't have a problem. That's usually when I run into issues, is I get overzealous and I try and go for a multiple hit combo. Like I'll just kind of keep going like this. And sometimes it works out real well, but other times he kind of swings through that and then I get into trouble. See if I can do it again. Oh, can I do it again? Ooh, we're getting crazy. But then I run out of stamina. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so normally I have that journey step up and it's no big deal, but this is probably one of my favorite things to do in the game, is go out and look for named friends I can make and make them my best friends. So get overexcited and I totally forgot to turn it on. So it's one of those things. It's fun. Like I like the way that the journey steps are right now. It's really organized, and honestly I think it gives you a better look at like how the game goes, how to play it, especially compared to like when I first started playing. However, I don't like the fact that you have to have it selected in order to do it. You can't just go and get things done. But it is the way it is, so we're going to go ahead and make this work. And you used to not be able to swim. You used to, if you start swimming, you'd lose your friend. They just sink to the bottom. But now you can do that. You can bring them across the water, so that's super helpful. So we're going to convert this guy. Got him now going. So obtain gruel. Did that. Okay, place a thrall in the world. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We got one of these dudes. Go ahead and see if we can just kind of place you here. Okay, have you follow me. Okay, let's have you attack. Take out these guys. Go. Alright, now I gotta convert a crafter. So stop. Oh, well, let's see if we can knock out one of these other guys. You guys are both, you're a smelter. Of course, I had him attack the smelter. Take that guy out. Let's see if I can knock him out before he dies. He's not a very good crafter. However, he is a crafter, so we're just going to do this. And honestly, it's better than not having a crafter at all. So once this guy's done, I'll throw him on, and then when we get a better one, we'll put, we'll move him and replace him. Guys, so he is all done. So we're gonna go ahead and throw him on there, complete that journey step. Assign a crafter thrall to our crafter friend. What are we doing here, dude? There we go. Let's get off of that. Okay, so we're gonna take this and we're gonna do that. So now we have her set up here. If I can, Melikoma. We have her put on this. So now basically when we do any type of, let's see, do we have any other fuel in here? We do have some. All right, so we'll go ahead and do that. It'll start actually going a lot faster because she's now overseeing and doing the smelting. So she's definitely way more efficient with that. So with you, I'm going to go ahead and have you... Who do I want to take out? Don't want to take... Probably want to take him. He's an archer and he's a fighter. Nope, he's an archer too. Okay. You a fighter? Nope, you're still an archer. We got... And he finished very quickly. We got our alchemist. So let's see. We do have one of those. Let's throw him in here. Did we put him in there? There we go. Okay, so we got him going there. So with that, we'll look at our journey steps here. It's a journey step kind of day, my friends. So we got Thrall Taker. So we got the purple lotus orb recipe. I wish they gave you some just to have, but they did not. But however, that allows us to make them once we make an alchemy table. So there's a couple things now that I would like to do. We have some points to spend and everything. I would like to go down here to our friend taker tree here. We got the tamer already, but I'd like to get the stable master. And because of that, I like horses. Now I was going to try and do a rhino in this playthrough. However, they took the damage away from their attack. So we're not going to worry about the rhino right now. We're going to actually do a horse. So we go down to companions and the stables. So 15 brick, 10 shaped wood, and 10 twine. So nothing too crazy there. We should have all of that. We don't have the brick. Let's take these out for a minute so we can get her working on the brick. So we'll get her working on the brick for a second, and then we'll go ahead and put all of this back in there once it's all done. Be right back. All right, welcome back. So not too crazy of a recipe here, but we'll go ahead and we'll just place it. We'll place it down right over there. Nothing. We eventually will build an actual base. So this works just like the tamer. You know, we have the pet. This one you can only put one in at a time. You feed it, and eventually it grows up. So in order to get horses, what we're gonna do is get off of that. We're gonna put all of our stuff back that I grabbed out. We'll throw the twine back in here. We got some of that. I'll do a little bit of housekeeping, just a little bit. Go ahead and start that up again. And let's get our iron going back in here. Cool, we'll put the brick back. Get rid of that, I don't need that right now. And I'm gonna make this twine because we can always use twine. Now, if you guys don't like seeing a lot of the housekeeping kind of stuff that I do, please let me know, and that way we can go ahead and skip some of that. I can basically move on and just show you the stuff that you guys want to see. So we're gonna do some of this. I don't really use a lance, so I don't know if I'm gonna do all of these, but let's go ahead and do some of it just so that way the journey steps are being done. So we got that going. And one other thing I did also want to do, because I want this armor repair kit, is do this one. So hopefully we can do some of this stuff along the way too. We're just doing a bunch of stuff all together. Let's go ahead and bring Norbert here. So what I'm actually thinking I'm going to be doing with these guys is I'm going to be naming these guys after some of the subscribers that I have that have been there since the beginning. So we'll go, got Engar right there. So I'm excited to rename him. It also makes me very nervous because I don't want him to die. And this was the second guy we got. So I'm gonna go ahead and rename him. I know he was already named, but you know what? We're gonna name our people after. They're gonna actually be somewhat decent people. All right, cool. So we got these guys. We're gonna run across right here and skin an animal, and we're also gonna be going out and getting a horse. So we got a couple things going on at the same time here. But you guys can definitely, if I can keep up, you guys can keep up, and you guys can remind me of the things that I'm about to forget. So like getting our weapons out. Sweet. Okay, so we use our skinning knife here. All right, access or place an armorer's bench. We've done that. So that's some of the stuff that we can finish when we get back down here. So on the map, we will need to go all the way over here. This is where the jungle kind of starts ish. But this area right in here is a good spot to get foals. So I will basically run down this river and meet you guys when I get there. Alright guys, we're back. So as you can see, I just kind of stopped over here. Vanguard following us right across the way, right in here. You can already see a horse. So we're gonna go over there, we're gonna pick him up. Hopefully we're not gonna be super over encumbered. They, just like every other baby animal in this game, they weigh like 50 pounds. So it is a lot of weight. We'll go ahead and pick you up, place you on you. You can keep him safe. Appreciate you. Because there's also a couple here. So I'm gonna grab two just so we have a backup, because crazier things have happened if you've ever seen me play any games. Awesome. So go ahead and we got a swift foal and a foal. Now I don't really feel like those make that big of a difference. I could be wrong. So if I am, I would really appreciate if you guys let me know exactly what those do. I've seen like the sturdy foals. There's sturdy foals, and swift foals. I don't think I've ever said foal so many times in my life. But I've raised up the sturdy ones, and they've been actually faster than some of the swift foals. You would think like sturdy foals would be stronger, or like would scale up higher in strength, and the swift ones would be agility. But I don't find that to always be true, so I figured I would ask and see if any of you guys knew at least what the difference is with those. I don't think there is, but maybe I'm wrong, and I probably am. There's a lot to this game, so All right, I will meet you guys back at base. Just do a real quick snatch, and we will get these guys all grown up. All right, guys, so we are back. Now, you may wonder, you know, you're over encumbered all of a sudden, and you'll see it here in a second why. So we now have 3. We have a sturdy, a swift, and a normal. So the reason we have 3 is because I didn't have the journey steps selected again. So, you know, yay us, we're doing really great. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take 3 of his food. We'll get you some more, bud. Probably gonna get him some berries anyways. So we're gonna put 1 in here. We're gonna let him grow up, and then we're just gonna kind of see if there's a difference. So we're gonna throw them all out here and just base stats. I've never actually paid that close attention to it, but we're gonna see what we can do. We have him growing up. Let's swap over to the other one we were doing here, armorer. Let's place. Okay, we did that. Craft light padding. We can definitely do that. Craft 1 of those. Yeah, we're doing a real good job of knocking out some of these journey steps. Seems like a lot in the very beginning to do, but it's gonna pay off in the end for sure. Okay, so we did that. Wear a piece of light armor. I feel like I am wearing light armor. There we go. And we completed that one. So what did we get? We got the armor repair kits. We can take that. Eventually we're gonna do expert armor, skinning knife, medium armor, thick hide. Yeah, we'll do that one a different day. It's not too crazy of a thing, but it is a little bit of a journey to go on and either get an armor so we can craft thick hide, or we have to go out and actually gain thick hide. So we're gonna go ahead and go back now to our other outrider. There we go. Unlock the saddle maker. Okay, so let's go and do that. We did that. We can now make saddles. We can do the saddler's work table. Craft a saddle. Okay, so what do we need to craft that? We need 50. We need leather, shaped wood, and twine. We got all of those things. So let's grab 50 of those. Let's grab the twine next. He's learning from me, standing on the furniture. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this over here next to our stable. It will let me. There we go. Okay. And then from here, I know we're going to need... Let's see, that's the rhino one. So if you have the DLC, the SIPTA DLC, you get the rhino. So we need iron, leather, and more twine. Look at that, we have perfect amount of twine. We need 75 and 68. Okay. We don't have any going on in there, but we do have... Definitely have 68 here. And I forget how much leather we needed. I think it was 70. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm not. Alright. 75. You guys are screaming at me. I can feel it. I'm like, come on, dude. There we go. 75. We'll craft one of those. So when our horse is all ready to go, which he should be almost done. He's about halfway. Do some housekeeping, throw that in there, keep that going. Cool. So when they're ready, I will bring you all back and we will check out what their base stats are.